have chosen your politics, and your politics today is of S.T. Hassan and Shafiqur Rahman Barq and Swami Prasad Maurya, not Ram Manohar Lohia. That is the charge. Anurag Bhadauria.
जवाब दे दो. देखिए इनसे मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, आदरणीय लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी जी, आदरणीय मुरली मनोहर जोशी जी, आज उनको ले आइए आप, चार्टर्ड से जहाज से लाइए. आप उनको क्यों नहीं लेके आ रहे? आप उनको इनविटेशन भी देते, मना भी कर देते, नहीं आइए. अरे आप बुलाइए ना उनको, किसने आपको रोका है? अरे आप हमारे देश की प्रथम राष्ट्रपति, आप राष्ट्रपति भवन का उद्घाटन करते तब भी नहीं बुलाते उनको. आज मंदिर का उद्घाटन हो रहा है, उनको बुलाइए.
आपकी आज आडवाणी जी के लिए है, माशाअल्लाह पिछले 30 साल से नहीं दिखी होगी. आज जितना समाजवादी पार्टी के लिए परम श्रद्धेय बन गए हैं लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी और मुरली मनोहर जोशी. आई हैव नेवर सीन सो मच डिवोशन.
सुन लीजिए, आप बात सुन लीजिए. अरे आप बात सुन लीजिए ना, आप सुन लीजिए. भारतीय जनता पार्टी खुद चिट्ठी भेज के बुलाना चाहिए. प्रभु राम का विषय है, ये आस्था का विषय है. इसमें राजनीति भारतीय जनता पार्टी को नहीं करनी चाहिए. प्रभु राम की बात तो करेगी राजनीति के रूप से, लेकिन प्रभु राम के बच्चों को रोड पे छोड़ देगी भीख मांगने के लिए. प्रभु राम के बच्चों के बारे में कब सोचा इन्होंने? बता दिए. कितने किसानों को मौतें हुई? प्रभु राम के बच्चे नहीं थे किसान. वो तपती धूप में, वो कड़ाके की सर्दी में, वो बारिश में बैठे रहे. क्या हमें न्याय मिलेगा? क्या प्रभु राम के बच्चे नहीं थे? कील कांटे आपने उनके रास्तों में बिछा दी.
As expected, you are addressing everything but the elephant in the room. As a small reminder, let me also remind you that since you are talking about प्रभु राम के बच्चे और किसानों के बच्चे, किसान का बच्चा तो सचिन भी था, जिसके मरने पर 2 लोग अरेस्ट हुए थे, जिनको जेल से छुड़वाया गया था, जिसके बाद सारे मुजफ्फरनगर के दंगे शुरू हुए 2013 में. But anyway, let's not go down that road because we are only side-tracking the main issue. The main issue is this. Today it all boils down to this, Ashutosh ji, that the argument being given is that it is about religion, it is about personal beliefs, it is not about politics, and BJP is doing politics. Can those parties advance this argument who this Sunday have organized a Brahman Mahapanchayat? Samajwadi Party does a Brahman Mahapanchayat in Uttar Pradesh and says we want Brahman votes. But when it comes to the temple consecration, you are like, we can't touch this temple with a barge pole because for 30 years it has been a hot potato for us. तो ब्राह्मण का पंचायत भी करना है, पर ब्राह्मण अब पलट के पूछेगा that what about your temple, where do you stand on it? How does a party resolve this?
No, but Padmaja, how can a party decide that if somebody is visiting Ram Mandir only then he is a Hindu? Is it a legitimate question, or is it some kind of a political argument? The issue is, if I want to go to visit Ram temple, I'll go, I'll decide. If I don't want to go visit Ram temple, I will decide. How can the political party, the government decide? And if somebody is saying that I'm not going to Ram Mandir temple, that you immediately is called that he is an anti-Hindu or he has no respect for Ram. I think this is a bizarre argument. The fact of the matter is that today everybody, be BJP, be Samajwadi Party, be Congress, everybody is indulging into politics around Ram temple. Nobody is above suspicion. Everybody is doing this. This is the same BJP in 1989. He passed a resolution in Palanpur and he said कि इस पर तो ये तो श्रद्धा का विषय है और इस पर अदालतें फैसला नहीं कर सकती. Same BJP. Now, when the Supreme Court has given a verdict, now BJP is saying that it is because of the Narendra Modi. When the Supreme Court has given a verdict, how can the BJP take a credit for the Ram temple? But it is being said something like that. Now, Samajwadi Party is on a different tangent altogether.
But here's the thing, if I may ask you a counter question. The difference between two sides is not on whether you made the temple or you didn't. The difference is that, like you yourself said, the Palampur resolution of the BJP since 1989 has said Ram Mandir should exist at Ayodhya, as opposed to other parties who have said Ram Mandir should never exist at Ayodhya because the Babri Masjid exists there. In the year 2023, they are being asked the question, now the Ram Mandir exists here. Do you believe that it should continue to exist? Do you believe its existence is correct or not? That is the difference.
Padmaja, I think you are unnecessarily getting angry. I'm sorry to say this word. You are using the word of Mr. Shafiqur Rahman Barq. Who is he?
He is not the only one. He is not the only one. It was Mulayam Singh Yadav who, as the chief minister, decided to fire on car sevaks. As the chief minister, he did it.
Padmaja, how can you forget that Lal Krishna Advani said, this is the saddest day of my life? So what is the difference between Mulayam Singh Yadav and Lal Krishna Advani? If demolition of Babri Masjid was called by Supreme Court the criminal act, it's written in the judgment.
No, so hold on a second. You are quoting Lal Krishna Advani as saying the demolition of Babri Masjid was the saddest day. So first let's establish, do you think the BJP is responsible for the demolition, or do you think that the BJP had nothing to do with the demolition because Advani ji himself said it's the saddest day of my life?
No, everybody knows who demolished this.
No, what do you believe?
The BJP combined. But I'm only asking is, even Lal Krishna Advani refused to eat sweet on that day. Was it disrespecting Bhagwan Ram?
No, what do you believe? I can't understand what your stand is. Are you saying that the BJP stand is the same as Samajwadi Party, so they are both equally secular?
So I'm a non-believer. It doesn't matter. But I'm not here to disrespect any religion, be it Hindu religion, be it Islam, be it Christianity. I have no right to disrespect anybody. But the issue is, if the demolition of the Babri Masjid was a pious act, then why Lal Krishna Advani should not be put into the dock?
But you yourself said that he is not responsible, one, because he was not convicted by the court, two, because he himself said it's the saddest day of my life.
Let me. Even the court itself has said a conspiracy has to demolish.
Not by Lal Krishna Advani, by unknown people.
I'm saying, is BJP in a position to disown Lal Krishna Advani?
No, BJP doesn't have to, because the court has never accused him or convicted him. In fact, the people who are openly saying we did it is Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena. If there is anyone who should be retrospectively picked up, it is Shiv Senics.
Tell me one thing. Why Safiqur Rahman Buck's statement becomes very important and Lal Krishna Advani's statement is not important?
It's not. I'm saying great. You yourself are saying he was sad that it was demolished, which means that he was not involved because he didn't want it to be demolished. Now somebody should be punished.
Act also. Supreme Court has written in its judgment, not me. I have not done anything.
The Supreme Court has not mentioned Lal Krishna Advani. It has said unknown people.
Supreme Court has mentioned that the demolition of Babri Masjid is criminal act.
But not named Advani ji. But anyway, I think we're getting slight tracked here.
I'm saying, is BJP in a position to say that they demolished Babri Masjid? Can they say it on your channel? Ask that question.
Okay. I will ask that question.